It's you again. What is it?
Convince Titus he's being manipulated? Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Goddamn right, this is Union Town. You
Fuck, Dennis.
work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
It wasn't that.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out.
Officer, you will be...
Firearm, a Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is... He's onto you. He knows the lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting. What? What does that mean?
We didn't kill him.
Shut up, Angus!
Fatty!
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler?
I left it home. I can't get it.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
Lizzie,
Fine, I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions. The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. He nods.
You hang the corpse to cover up the real cause of death.
we're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
So there was a wound. You should try looking for it. One.
Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural. There's another girl. 2 of them.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. Class J came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've done this job for 10 years.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. We went upstairs.
He means they'd been fucking.
Tibbs patched the window. Me too. Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business. You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. Yeah, she wouldn't. She's fucked if she shows up on police radar. They're powerful.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we avoid all sorts of runaways and losers. Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from... I'm thinking...
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Club.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for Ben.
These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still. This guy's not a...
In a manner.
Remember the 2 girls? He may be talking about the other one.
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I like...
The big guy turns to Glenn. The blonde shuts his mouth before...
I'll see it again. All the Hardy Boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't... Nope. You're not getting to her. It's... You do that. She... Clausia came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just...
We'll take that into account.
It's always good.
Something in her demeanor has changed.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first. Is it? Something. Shush. I can't hear what she said.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me.
Is she implying the Hardy boys are the law?
I know that. But You're right. You answer to the coalition government, and...
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the... A grand expanse of water reaches over the Pale, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old world.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. I have people after me.
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing.
Actually, this murder did have a little to do.
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishal.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lewes-Duin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lewis-Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them. As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too.
Laws cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries.
Yeah. Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me. Sure, a lot of people got hurt. We were there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth...
A great pain moves through her.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me. He was heavy. I pushed him up. I waited for the second shot to come. For me.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down.
So am I.
She throws it away, and immediately...
What time was this? When did it happen?
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time.
It's okay. Were you...
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus...
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your...
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. He was still on the floor, slouched. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union boss. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like...
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my... She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with... Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much?
When he was shot? I may have.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing.
What? He wouldn't...
All kinds of crazy. It could have been a desire murder. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around, close to her hand.
No. I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. He only had his stupid armor. Like what? That's the first thing that went through my head. I thought they'd found me, so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand. I just don't know.
We can't go after loose cap. Not yet. There are other.
I don't ask you to.
If they want to kill me, they'll kill me.
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
You have to understand.
Her jaw is clenched. Her
He kept throwing...
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete.
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there. Yes, you see the glass sparkling. She nods. So, he's thinking, are we done here? Or... But we are. If you have doubts, just give us one example of deceit. Just, gosh, be careful. It looks like this one's not waking up. The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. This window is pristine on the inside. Unlike the one next, golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes. Like the witness said, the man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago. 72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies. Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective. None that you've found thus far, but that's a 28%, yes. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization. According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, Detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on. 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account. 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance? Okay, well, it would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally...
2 neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman having sex. A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations.
It's you again. What is it? Why? You're cuckoo, cop. I'm the only man responsible for this unit. Get with it, or fuck.
How many times must I tell you?
Yeah, fuck off!
Sounds like you wanna. Ruby's one of us. We're not.
And fuck you too!
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder...
That's nothing. That's just legalese.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titan.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back. Nothing is happening. The pieces are... Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, the pieces are there. Still nothing. Why does Puzzleface get to... Right. Puzzleface shush. His wife left him. He needs... No. He needs to say, 500 layers and I can't remember the first line.
I don't know what to say.
That's that, man.
No. That's his. Concentrate.
Here you go. For starters, you could find out what's behind that mystery door. Can't get through the door? You know what would help. Doing a thorough search of this room. Maybe something's hidden. There's a spooky building west of this. Take a flashlight. You could crack Classia's last defenses. Maybe she'll tell you something. Also, you should say, I need to kill myself. Say, 500 layers and I can't remember the... No. He already said that. And it's that simple.
Unless we have more business, we should...
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the doorframe. It's going to take one more try to break through to the...
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter. Kudos.
What is this place? Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity...
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where...
A barbell lies on the floor. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps, there are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then. It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still open. It's dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand. Yes, you might even call it a feature of the unit. Right.
Some areas...
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard. Some of the writing has faded with age. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin. You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The Haldor, the Tuareg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled of...
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures. This looks like concept art for a project. It's... Politic. Just look at those details. So much effort.
This is a monthly calendar. It looks a bit like an academic calendar. So much pain. Back pain, neck pain, headaches, carpal tunnel, chest pain. No gym membership can make up for working in this manner. Mini-Me stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework from as time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and...
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the handwriting is only partly. The full text reads, the photo collage, the entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, albeit dark and cold. This vision also, a pinned postcard reads, a dusty radio computer.
Another radio computer, but we are looking for a fridge. And
on the other hand, this is the Ream Civic radio.
It's your call. You're in charge of this expedition, officer.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber. It's empty like a beehive without its brood.
This is where the memory should go.
Nothing happens. Something's missing. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Something's missing. This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic. Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. You think so? The web is comprised of They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? Yes, I got that. What I meant was, what were they trying to achieve with this damn game? What were their ambitions? Because this here looks rather advanced.
This is way above your tiny little policeman head.
Okay, well, I think...
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games, only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computer through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked. Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people.
No idea. They stopped filling up. Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interisolary game before. We just don't have the technology. Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but... yes, especially in here. Okay, let's keep moving.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers. But where's the filament memory?
Someone must have taken it. What does the note say?
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it is.
Your visual confirms you could fit 2 more bodies in the ice bear fridge.
Shall we go and get the body then? I'll take...
The body is heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the bedroom, then 10 more to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Beautiful. A dead body in an ice bear fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done. No, not really. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in an ice bear fridge. This story does not leave this room.
He means it. He doesn't want to be the ice bear cop.
Did we though? At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting. Your arms reach out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand. His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate. You see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened. An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. The bullet has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again. Never wake. Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. This is what he used to regulate his emotions with. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper, until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. This must be the bullet. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush. You pick the sharp metal bullet between your index and middle finger.
Good, good.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber. Rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact. Of course, you've earned it. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound? Opinion, fatal injury. And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment. It's obvious the Hardy Boys tampered with it. I had my doubts. There were no signs of a struggle on his hands. No claw marks on his neck.
His brow furrows while his eyes glaze over. The lieutenant looks regretful for not figuring this out before.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. And I'll leave that choice to you.
The word lingers in the air of the basement. Far away, ice cream makers are buzzing, and the detective.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
A friendly cartoon bear. The paper still smells of
Shoot, Looney Rooney. I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius. A regular Corporangelo. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
All right.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now. As before, those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag.
You broke down the back door. The wall. I suppose it's all over now. Just a door. This place is. I hope you're happy now.
Host Almighty, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the door.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do.
Her facade has dropped. Now you see the curiosity behind the fear.
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity? Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her. Yes, I've heard that she's barricaded herself inside. It's connected to the central furnace in the basement. You should go and find it. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. Okay, but please, only a few questions. The curse. It's the curse of financial distress. Everyone knows that there's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists. And the wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell for it.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people. Doesn't seem like the spell is working. There are no customers around except you.
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. I know what to do and what to avoid. Discount my wares? I can see, sir, that you don't... Besides, This would only tempt the phantoms of doom. They can sense the desperation, you know. Yes, the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
The woman looks aloof. Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr. Somewhere, a machine, an electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Somewhere in the dark. A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them. Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains you saw upstairs. You should investigate. Or maybe you're just hungover again. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the...
Hello? Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. A lush layer of coal now covers your skin. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave. A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Hello, I'm Nia. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius. So what kind of dye are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide.
How did I become one? Some of my friends were role players. Not especially. I like working with rare materials and...
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind. A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure? Yes.
Pieces of lodestone. That's a stone for leaders.
10 real, and I can get these ready in 8 hours. It's true, magnetic dice are definitely different. When rolled together, the magnetic fields of the... Maybe you have some other ideas for dice? What do you mean by cursed? Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your cursed die. Maybe you have some other ideas for dice? Ah, yes, Fortress Accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard roleplay.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The untreated bone is porous and prone to... It's an icositetrahedron.
Loving it. So nifty.
Maybe you have some other ideas for dice? How about an amber die? Who told you amber was cheap? For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from piece of amber with a fossilized insect. I had a feeling. Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else? Nothing really. I didn't know him. I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window. Well, there's always something going during the...
She's heard of the murder, but did not...
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday. I might have, but...
It's light here, but dark in the...
It's really hard to make anything out. It's an odd profession.
She not...
Anything else, officer? We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a make... I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true. It's just capitalism. We only hear about tech. Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow? Alright, but it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex. You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project. And then I've been here for...
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Exactly. But I'm glad we got this sorted out.
That's all she has to say. Blaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Yes, I think it was called androgyny.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad. It's not about the haircut, it's about the confidence.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet. It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime. A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym. Kuno. Who's Kuno? Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailors? I think it would take more than a gym to help. It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez.
You should have known it. It's not really full of that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding. Oh, this one's a mess. Turns out, the business was actually set up as...
What's the snuff?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea. It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that. As what does she mean to get off on it?
I believe the ICP got them. They have a special division.
It's the Copperpedia reporting in. ICP stands for International Collaboration Police.
In any case, I don't think it's your job to worry about what happens on Milius. You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
But what drugs exactly?
He got high on some weird taxidermy chemicals. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Eventually, they caused him to lose control of his bladder. The smell was awful.
Even you can probably do better than that.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came. Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection, and you know how, and, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen. Really? They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, honestly, I think it's quite funny. The usual, I imagine, that he's been... But Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs.
They were just props. Why return? Maybe you could make a sword out of one.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio. They were an interesting bunch. They certainly took their work very... The usual... Well, they seem to believe they were...
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Yes, but when the money started to run, in the end they just didn't get it done.
She's right. Showing up to work on time. Showing up to work on time is hard.
And so is producing something extraordinary. Anything else? Oh boy, the fabled Revo ICT. You're in for a treat here. The place was owned by two guys.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the and by man the booth.
Sounds like she really didn't like that. Fritta does the same thing.
Employing Sokitinade, and they already had the bear. Of course not. The bear. Eventually, Ravishell ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges. He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants.
Sounds cool.
Megatherion, a mega wild beast. It's an imaginary beast that guides by telling you to do...
Maybe this wise and noble beast can guide you toward those amphetamines you've been craving.
I don't, officer. Anyway, now you know the story of the...
Little sparkling embers.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wire.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet. You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project.
If the Whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure. My advice? Don't base your business on a fact. It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Oh, right. But did this person say anything? Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you...
It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress. Whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
Pranks can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days. Sure, I'm listening. I'm pretty sure it's... Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here. She has begun to idly clean one of her carvings. A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in. Inside, a secret room infested with rats, spiders, and woodlice. There is. Inside, it's nothing but gloomy blackness. Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spider webs, rummaging around. You find a number of rusty rifles hidden away. Most of them are ugly and inoperable, but a single rifle catches your eye. An old Belmagrave rifle, Revolutionary era, prized for its reliability more than its accuracy. A fit service weapon for a fit officer. Too bad it doesn't work. It looks like it's been out of order for years. It means there are firearms, front loaders, still lying around Martinez. This could prove useful in our case against Ruby for Titus. Men are easily swayed by the sight of a rifle. This is a good find. Really justifies coming down here and... An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them. A novelty dice maker? Well, I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How...
The narrative she's built herself. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood. Just don't say you don't have any. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Oh, how horrid! I knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse? I understand that you can't divulge official secrets, officer, but no, all that matters is... Thank you, officer. Truly, you...
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed. It will only last a day or two. A week tops. bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. The squished little thing has no idea. I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet. That sounds like something a police detective would do. First, you should learn all you can about this little guy. Then find the gun that shot it and the person that gun belongs to. He used it to kill your victim. Neato. The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard. It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. What's interesting about the bullet thus far? A jacketed bullet, which would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzle loader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez. Very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet in your hand. Now all you need is to find a gun that could fire it. A rifle, Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46mm from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you, the dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, said. No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around. Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order. Back at the station, the lieutenant is standing at a counter, diligently filling out paperwork to hand over to a tired records clerk. You should share your findings with him. The squashed bullet has some you wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man. From the pattern still kind of has an... The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. According to the note, someone named Sulislav. The note doesn't specify. It's part of a radio computer. When not in use, filaments are stored at temperatures below. It's like the production schedule you found. The note, are you serious? Ding, 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 we have a winner. Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Kuno... Fuck, does Kuno care?
What's going on? Is an ungovernable youth on your crime scene, throwing around incendiary language, trying to push your button.
Fuck, no. Kuno, they've all... Ease off, see?
He'd rather die than work with the justice system.
Kuno...
The note is written with a blue pencil. Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box? This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top, and turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. You need to have the Gewalson KR2 multi-tool in your hand.
Equip the multi-tool by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a held slot.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Gewalsund multi-tool. Inside, on a frosty platform, lies an object, intricate and foreign, left there for us. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty. You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it. Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the... This industrial gas-powered stove, getting the corpse residue out of these boots is going to require patience. A commercial pot there is a variety of soaps and bleaches. It's bad with those boots. Don't be stingy now. The bottom of the pot filled. All right now, chef. Light up the soap bubbles over the rim of the pot. Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface. A two-course dinner of... The boots look cleaner and cleaner, just like beefs. That's it, chef. The boots look clean, but still smell funky. The strong vinegar odor. The whole kitchen now smells like white vinegar, but maybe your boots won't smell like a corpse. A pair of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect. You see, it could be the door doesn't. The man ponders his cooking utensils and
It's you again. What is it?
Oh no, he's stuck again. Stop drooling. Say something. If you say something, you can jump. Sure, why not? Let's hear what's up. For starters, you could find out what's behind that mystery door in the kitchen. If it's a secret, can't get through the door, you know what would help. Doing a thorough search of this room. You could crack that Classia's defenses. Maybe she'll tell you something helpful. It's that simple.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Hey, was there something you need? Another thing. Great. Why?
He really doesn't like...
Yeah, well...
What?
We would... Good thing that guest... Yes?
Officer, it's a fine day for questions. Officer, it's a fine day for...
We are still wide awake and staring into an archipelago of truths. Scandalous facts she shared, omitting nothing. Even if it casts her as a demimonde with, who is this person? Stop still. It looks like this one's not waking up. The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. The same small, heavy door. The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. This time, something cracked. It is an unbelievably...
Nice.
Filling you with a belief in your own body.
I think the bracket's broke inside.
She sounds... You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman. You lean closer to the peephole. You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop. Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger. This print is unlike one left by a regular worker boot. It is not a brand sole with logos on it. It seems custom made. Shoe size is 41 to 40. The footprints are of one type. They do not The footprints do not speak. The footprints are still there. The dust has not settled again where these footprints have been made. The displacement in this dusty hell. Neither the footprints nor the dust speak their secrets. Over there, in the corner, not just any pinboard, lit, a phrase almost so... Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready. Above the painting of a moustache, the theme, the peak areas around the playfield represent, indeed. Think of them as balls. It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but Pretty soon, you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls. Go, finger boy. Your game is definitely improving. Suddenly, maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a tiny hammer shatters an ample. The words pale rupture. There's so much fog. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at the hour. The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing. You see a heavy steel door with the cobalt blue surf. It leads to the door does not budge. You see, the door does not. This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. Smells of nougat. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, "Last maintenance." This elevator must have been used. There are large rectangular buttons. Monter. A small steel plaque reads, "Hold." Just about. If tilted precisely, for a small elevator, this one is surprising. The deep scratches on the floor suggest. So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust. Yes, Martinez North 22 used to be a creek. And it has been forgotten. Remember the dice maker? Then that, as the dice maker said, but then it went bankrupt. Yes, pinball hasn't enjoyed a heyday for... Yes, it would mean that. And God would not like that. He should probably be made aware that...
Officer.
Yes?
Hey, was there another thing? Great. I love... Oh, okay, well, I did hear you make noise.
He's really holding himself back here.
Okay, what is back there? Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of... I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean. No, I was just wondering...
He was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he could make of one.
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as it wouldn't hurt to get a little light.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up sounds like he cares about the place. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
What?
So he knows of the doomed commercial.
Everyone knows of it. I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling. It's a sign of the Whirling in Rags not being part of the doomed commercial area. If anything, we're revitalizing this neighborhood. Does this look like part of... For 14 years, man.
He's done a fine job, too.
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money... Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real... You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Hail, Holy Queen.
Good pick.
Yeah, Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area. Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation. Maybe even a promotion. What about them? One is a basement.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage.
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way. Luck has got nothing
against the doom.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me... What wall? I'll have it fixed at once.
The color has drained from his face. What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
Absolutely not.
Well, he's definitely not lying.
No, we don't hire staff like that. Thank you for letting me know, and it will be taken care of. Absolutely not. Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. What? I'll have it...
The color. What a shame.
Thank you. I'll patch it up. Yes? Another thing. Great. I love... Yes?
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
A small cat.
Saint.
She is right.
Okay, here. 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 I hope. Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or. Is this a?
The tin. Your bottles clunk. Right to work! Hell, it just has to be said. The man's breathing steadies, but...
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Get your dirty.
To comprehend time, you must possess at least a basic understanding of how reality works.
He's got a point. A studious approach. Just remember, minimum effort.
Come back to me when you've mastered the raison.
You pick up on something.
Find out for your... The unpromising race pupil. There is nothing I cannot possibly.
Looking for something? Not the most popular topic nowadays with the coalition. People who've studied these things. So, lately we Occidental, this concerns you?
Cultural victory? What is this then?
It's true. Also, you need to realize... Good. If we... not... I'm not the only... People who've studied...
Oh?
Go.
What happened? Did your balls shrivel up? You had plenty of chances to get off this.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with any... The Koldima Madakwa? Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. What an interesting development. Well, it's been a long while since I've gone hunting for the Koldima Madakwa. Once knew a group of... This was before. Cool or not, we thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them. Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None of this recording comes. Keep in mind,
As the hum... Not good. Not good. You're about to start suffocating. He nods to you. Seabirds most likely. Gulls and such.
And skewers.
That's it. The signal in the noise. A low rate.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speak, the Koldima Madakwa. Sorry, I would never... Oh, once. This was before. You... I'm not sure. I wasn't even sure about our old recordings, which... This recording, keep in mind.
As the hum... Not good. Not good. You're about to start suffocating. He nods to... Seabirds...
Gulls and skewers.
That's it. A low range of sounds.
You know, now that I've listened to it...
Wait.
Why does she care about the waves?
What is it with wait? But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can.
again. So, how are things going?
A number of things. How about gather around, kid? The young speed freak puts the one with their would-be leader is less amused.
What thing?
He senses something is wrong.
Fuck, man. It's difficult to get along with some people, but we're trying to make an effort. I have no idea.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
What do you mean, friend? It's a one-speaker system.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing. I'm sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredients. He said it was for...
Likely pseudoephedrine. Almost...
And of all cellular... No shit. That's... Come on, that's... I meant to say, not true. What do you mean?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop.
Or else... Okay, man. Okay. Things are just so hard for... Because we do! We just need to turn it into... To get our foot in the door. Like I told you, spooky arsehole. No, man. There's... But the sign was way off too. Whatever you think is right, sir.
This is it. Judgment time.
Yeah! I knew it. It's impossible now. No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. There needs to be a club for Nordic music. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be... Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs. We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels. From here on, it'll be straight all the way. Goodbye, officer.
The young man.
This is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skibber-dee, skibber-danger.
Your cop training did not prepare you. The shack.
So you talked to my associates, right? Great. Let us know if there's any I did, and I'm sorry. But you don't get to choose.
Indeed. She merely tried to omit the...
I know. May I ask? Thank you. I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
The device is cold to the touch. An angular...
My associates? Sorry.
To the cops.
Me?
A silver bird.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but... Hello again.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron. She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of... The wind howls. She remains. It's real. Tell her.
What is? I know. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can... Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it. What is it? Oh, wow. Social justice really matters that much to you? That's commendable. Yeah, man. A city has millions. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Go ahead.
worn by elements, guards. It takes you a moment. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something, no locus. No phasmid either, but still nothing. No traces of the netting is a little. The reeds shake sadly. The wind picks up. Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and spa.
Yes, what is it? Yes? No. Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it. I have a theory. Watch.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. Sauna doesn't.
Here. I found it. Hold on. Shh. Just done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly. I found the coordinates.
She's beaming. Great job.
There. In the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me.
What an interest.
Figure it out? Just walk over to the circle and follow.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions.
Can you please just go and move the water bolts for me? Thanks.
It's off. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. It moves like a ghost. This task is an insult to your mental skills. Some water spills out of the bowl. The lead programmer sends you. Time to run back.
Yes, what is it? Craig.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah. Enough. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear what... Honestly, I don't know. I mean, what if silence is only what surrounds it? But I don't know.
Like that evil ink that filled the print.
Maybe.
Let's think about this logically. Why would...
Yeah.
And then, nothing happened. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. She doesn't answer.
Damn it. No, of course not. Nothing happened.
Despite her fear.
No. But this, you can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything.
This can't be it. You should have a listen. Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a... And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an... What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to...
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat.
You mean the speed freaks? Of course. I guess I could leave...
Brilliant negotiating there.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Copman. That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right? Fine. We can make do. It's...
Regular law official. You've done it, Harry. Whatever else you are, you're also boring now. It was not easy. You spent most of your life trying.
Yeah, it's an ecstatic vibration. Now, the only thing left to do is the name.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, Noid's right. You've had...
How about something simple?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want a... Yakukata! Yakukata!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of...
Hardcore! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it's the amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember...
It's not amnesia, guys.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway. You have? Well, what's the name? Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean?
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco...
The past is the future, but the future is... No, it's beautiful and short.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into... You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience. It feels good. It feels right.
I'm dance.
That soft...
Yes, Mum.
Talk? What is there to... Audio waves thump against your ribcage.
It's to express my...
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway,
You close, puts a grin on your face just to.
goodbye. Back to hardcore! Hardcore! Yeah!
This young man adds a camp. Or maybe it's not.
You know about him?
You know Van Eyck? Wow!
The skinny wraith looks.
Solomon!
Oh!
AK, the advent.
Yes, what is it?
What? I can't hear you! Oh, there's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mic. Egghead! He doesn't listen to me! He only ever thanks! Let me know how it goes!
The club, true, hard, full, hardcore! Yeah!
This young man, or maybe
The Y today, yeah!
he missed one A.
I'm the hard rhymer.
You've got
With one.
between you and me. I don't know if you've noticed. What's on your mind? It's a miracle of carpentry. That's right. Alone, I would want to build a safe place for myself and my dead bodies of perennial plants. I saw they'd said, end of quote. This is an high-quality carpet, a Sarais man who lived a long time, a free.
The way he says it, the force in.
But were you right?
That's still a lie.
Well. Noid, man, mellow out. I'm sorry. Andre doesn't care, and I
You know what this kind of stuff goes.
only a little. It's a necessity. All large human gatherings, and I don't. Fuck, you do. Mellow, man, mellow.
Mass murder on the floor!
Humanism.
And many, many more tons of.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of She invented it, then you meet it. It's in the
Oh my living God. It's there.
The world spirit, this Arno Van Eyck track is an organ. The carpet, that's not the life that humans live. They loved her.
What a strange caustic. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? But it isn't. And you shouldn't come back to this anymore.
Odd to say, I did get to talk to the crab man though. Anyway, he's been giving me dude's seen some crazy shit. Have you been listening to the man picks up on stuff? Good thing you didn't squash him. Dead body, spirit entered. What is sure? The crab man's been lurking here, not like a literal encasement, like this is some old. I doubt it'll be fruitless though. Seems to be the trend around, like a concentric, and that is what caused the communards. I don't know. Maybe you can figure things out, Cop Man. They're hardcore. You know what I think? They're just clothes. It's just a style, you know.
Magnesium-based life form.
True, hard, it's hardcore! Skibberdy, skip.
Your cop training. She's whistling a melody. Her trusting.
Hey there, and no, it's got nothing. No. Good, Sauna, the pro. Sure, you helped us out. Oh, she's a bit odd. But earlier today she told me about, the crab man. Still, I just tried to stay away from the crab man. Beats me. Noid said they get along. Who knows? Who do you want to know about? Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as...
She rubs her son.
He takes care of shit. Nothing. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. I've never... I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know. Yes. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, Maybe not Egg, I don't know, but he's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean do? Like for a living? He's a carpenter. He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself. What do you want to know? It's just something poor Fallberg kids do every spring, to pass the time. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people. Okay. To each his own. Who do you want to know about? What do you mean? Oh, that. He's the party boy. And Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense.
Pachu, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned.
Yes. Anyway, he basically just stands on the... Actually, we don't know where he's from. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Fallberg.
The worst of the band.
Egg was yelling along to... Egg came with us. It was dead people.
You can see it must have...
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again.
It means I don't answer questions about myself. Is there a law that would stop me from lying? Thank you. Sure.
True! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Here comes the
Yes, what is it? No? Yes. And? I don't care. I brought them here. These are my machines. They are connected to my rain brief.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for.
I used the... Yes? You really don't know anything about... Alright. Well, on the front, it's all...
Like love.
I guess, but it's... Anyway.
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
Great.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad. The mother of humanism stands above you. The jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction. Unknown. A motor carriage. The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, small figures of women. Below and then along the left side, afterlife, dead. The mother of